Signs of autumn are popping up all over, from pumpkin patches to lines at the famous Apple Hill. ABC 10 Chief Meteorologist Monica Woods explains why weather conditions may make our fall color one of the highlights of the season.
I want to tell a story with something. So a rotten apple says more about the apple orchard than maybe a bunch of ripe ones.
Autumn is a great time for not just professional photographers, but novices looking to capture a bit of magic.
In photography, there's a rule called the golden rule, where you have an hour before sunset or an hour after sunrise is the best light of the day. But during autumn, it seems to be all day that it's good.
John Poimaru is the former publisher of CaliforniaFallColor.com, now run by Laura Kaler.
Fortunately, John compiled a wonderful list. It's over 100 color spotters that he's connected with since he started the website in 2009.
Every Thursday, they report on the best places to see fall color throughout the state. And although a bit delayed, this season could be the best in years due to our wet winter and slightly cooler than average late summer.
In drought years, they're not getting as much water and nutrients coming into the leaves, so it tends to not be as vibrant. But this year, because they've had so much water in the trees, those leaves are just chock full of water.
And with each day having less daylight, the leaves will be ready to show their colorful display.
The cold intensifies the color, but it actually triggers it is the lack of light, and they can't produce chlorophyll at some point, and then you see the yellows and the reds and the oranges, which are underneath the green, emerge.
So you can plan your trip, you've got peak color in an area you want to go visit. Keep in mind though, there's one thing that could throw a wrench into all of it, and that's wind.
The leaves are attached by something called the abscission layer, and it's very fragile and it's weakened up. It's great when they're nice and healthy, but when they've turned peak, they've lost that power and they can fall right off.
Fall color in California is very predictable. Once the Sierra trees start to turn, you can time out the color moving down the hill about 500 feet a week.
Each part of California has a different look. The vineyards are great, and they run from October all the way into November.
Right about the time the fall color typically peaks in the valley.